Hello fellow Path of Titans enjoyers. If you are new to the game or are still beginner, this is video for you. I decided to make this video to help you guys and give you some suggestion for which dino you should start to play this game. Now Timmy, before you jump on killable wrecks you saw in other dino games and other dino media, let me stop you for a second and give you word of advice. I would not recommend you guys to first start with apex tiers, since you will just have the giant target on your back and ask for the trouble. Most players will try and hunt you down and kill you. That is usually true for any baby dino and any species, but mostly apex babies are prime targets for the baby killers, such as myself. Now you might ask, Chigan, what does it make dino beginner friendly? I'm glad you asked, little Timmy, I'm glad you asked. So, to put it simply, dinosaurs has to have a good stamina and maneuverability, so you can escape from the hunters and so you can traverse map more easily. For beginners, I recommend using some mid-tier or small tier dinos, so you at least learn the fundamentals of the game and PvP mechanics. And now let's start with the dinosaurs I recommend you guys use if you are new to the game or are beginner. Coming at our 5th place, we have the Ramph and the Deinon. Now, you might think I'm crazy for even suggesting the two weakest things, but the thing is, for the new player that doesn't know the map, that doesn't know the POIs, or where to find quests, I think Deinon and Ramph can help you explore the different POIs and map. Ramph can be a really good scout on its own. You can fly, you can swim, so basically you can do even more tasks with him, since he's also semi-aquatic. As for the Deinon, he has good mobility, has the double jump, and the most important thing, they forgive the new players. What do I mean by that? It's simple. Often, if you're killed, well, you don't have the second chance, but since both of them have the lucky feathers, that basically act as the totem of undying, you get the second chance and you don't die. So yeah, that's the reason I think they're good for the new beginners. As a new player, of course, you will do some mistakes, maybe fight something you shouldn't, like bigger dino or maybe even an alpha creator if you don't know how to fight. So yeah. Alright, the next dinos I suggest you guys use are the Pachy and the Achilo. They are both beginner friendly, they are not complicated, they have simple abilities. Pachy has good stamina, good DPS and also has bone break damage, while Achilo is also almost the same, the only difference is instead of the bone break he deals the bleed damage. Pachy has a lot of abilities to help it to punch above its combat weight, and you will be able to tail ride most of the carnivores and escape if you need with the charge ability. Achilo depends most on the situation and your playstyle. He has the group kit or the solo kit. It has some abilities to support smaller raptors in his pack. It has some really good solo abilities and also has a lot of voice skulls. Even in some situations where it doesn't go your way, you can always just activate the panicking sprint, which is basically get out of the jail free card. It will replenish your stamina while other dinosaurs have reduced attack damage in 30-meter radius. Also, besides that they are good, they are also really fun to play with, and you will have also great time playing them. Next, for you guys who want some unique experience, I would suggest to play either Sarco or Mira. For you guys who are struggling in PvP, Mira is your answer, since you don't have to worry about turning rate or precise movement, since you can just use the juke ability and turn and hit your targets. And if you cannot quite kill the target, but you know they are very low on health, Toxin will do job for you. if you put them on a certain amount of health, they will instantly drop dead. In addition to that, you can also equip the Venom hide, so your hunters will have hard time replenishing their stamina. And if that was not enough for you, Mirga has the stun ability, so you can get some free hits on targets or put some more distance between you and hunter who is paralyzed. As for the Sarco, well, Sarco is both good on land and water. He's surprisingly fast, also has a bit more different playstyle, so if you're just here to ambush smaller prey or just wanna grab them and death roll them, you can do that. Also, Sarco can go really good and well against its own combat weight, so in water you can pretty much maybe defeat like Sucho or even a Spino if you know how to PvP in water, so yeah. I would say these two can have really rewarding gameplay if you know how to use them. Moving on, if you are bloodthirsty and you want for Bleed to do all the jobs instead of you, we have here Conc and Kentro, one of the best and most effective leaders in the game. They both have a lot of stamina and they both do a lot of bleed. The only problem, they are a bit squishy, so you need to be careful. You wanna extend the bleed of your targets, use the puncture ability. You want attack that does a lot of bleed in one shot, use the tail swing. And even better, if you stack a lot of bleed and they refuse to die, use the detonate to convert all bleed damage to the raw damage. So yeah, Kentro has every tool you need to defend yourself from other carnivores. Now, Conc on the other hand might not have that much unique of attacks as the Kentro does, but he does have a lot of sensibilities you can use to your advantage. Wanna heal while in fight? Sure, use the Bloodthirsty Hide. Are you struggling to manage your stamina while being in combat? Use the Frenzy, it will increase your stamina recovery. And my last and favorite build on Conc is his aquatic build, aka now you become the piranha of the waters. Put a nictitating membrane on that will allow you to dive and swim faster, and also will allow you to see clear during fogs, storms and underwater. If you wanna see your opponents struggle and suffer, use these two dinos to your advantage and watch them suffer. Now we are moving to the last dino, and that is, to no one's surprise, Sucho. Sucho has always been good, and it will always remain and be good. Before TLC he was strong, and now after TLC he's still strong even after a rework. And what does it make it so strong? Well, everything. He has good stats, he has a lot of HP, a lot of damage and a lot of stamina for such a large carnivore. So what is the catch? Well, he has poor health recovery, but that can be fixed with his hide ability that allows him to heal 50% more faster. Not even Titan has that much, and he only gets like 35 increased health recovery, which is still a lot. But Sucho does not extend only in his stats. His abilities are also super strong. Riptide and Claw Barrage mainly, that's if you manage to hit all of your shots, you will be able to melt through your enemy's health bar. His best build is of course the fully aquatic build. If you see target that is wet, they will drop dead. Fighting the water with Sucho is not gonna be easy, but on land you are also not safe either. He can still make you wet even if you're not have been in the water. All he needs to do is to use the water sprout or the backhand to spray you with water, and you will take much more damage. Now, for the new players, my best tip when you play dinos that are semi-aquatics, that do more damage to wet targets, is to use best of your abilities when it's raining. That way, no matter where you fight, you're gonna do increased damage to the wet targets and have the advantage in that. No matter where they are, in the water or the land, since they're gonna be wet anyways. Alright guys, if you enjoyed watching this video or found it helpful, subscribe and share and like it. Also huge thanks to you guys on the last Path of Titans video, since it outperformed my expectations, and I'm truly glad you guys liked it, because it means a lot to me. If you guys have any more questions about Path of Titans, or would you like me to cover certain dinos or Path of Titans related content, let me know down below, because I would be more than happy to help you guys out. Also let me know your guys' thoughts. Who do you think is the best beginner friendly dino in your opinion in the comments down below. Now that would be everything, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. See you in the next video. Bye.
Now this part never gets old. 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. Face death with dignity. Now you're mine. Don't screw it up.